everyone, and welcome back to another video. Today there's another risk of severe storms across Tennessee and southern Kentucky. Western North Carolina and southwestern Virginia are included in this severe weather risk. So, again, another risk for today. You can see here that there's the risk. It's mainly across I guess like central Tennessee there, middle Tennessee, and the counties included in this. There's a lot of counties in there. And then the cities, major cities, looks like Nashville is in the slight risk. Jackson, Tennessee in the marginal risk. So basically what they put the risk out for is they said there could be some 1,000 joules per kilogram to 1,500 joules per kilogram CAPE, which is basically just storm energy. The energy that feeds the storms and helps them grow severe. 1,000 to 1,500. It's enough to produce some wind gusts, small hail, and even let me show you this. Even a tornado or two can't be ruled out, but they use more factors than just CAPE and stuff like that. But CAPE is a good thing, a good product to use when you're forecasting severe weather. Wind risk for these areas, 15% wind risk in there. 5% all the way back from Jackson, Tennessee into western North Carolina, southwestern Virginia. And then hail risk, I think it kind of shrinks here. Yeah, it kind of does. It kind of recedes back from North Carolina, but the 15% risk area is still generally the same. It includes Nashville in there. 5% risk from southwest Virginia back down to Jackson through western North Carolina. And this honestly just kind of rides the boundary of the Tennessee, Alabama, Georgia state lines. So that's kind of where the severe risk stops for the southern border of the severe risk, and then it goes up, almost following the South Carolina border there. But, some severe storms are possible. The population at risk for, the total thing is around 7 million or so. A bit over 7 million. So, a slight risk population is 2,735,757, and then the marginal risk is the 4,302,112. Some other major population centers at risk: Knoxville, Tennessee for the marginal risk, Clarksville, Tennessee, marginal risk, Asheville, North Carolina for the marginal risk, Jackson, Tennessee, marginal risk, and Johnson City, Tennessee in the marginal risk. The areas in the slight risk are Nashville, Tennessee, Murfreesboro, Tennessee, Franklin, Tennessee, Hendersonville, Tennessee, and Columbia, Tennessee. So it's mainly a lot of areas in Tennessee except for Asheville, North Carolina. There. So Tennessee is, I guess, the main threat for this event. And then, let's see, the Climate Prediction Center, the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook. You can still see some above average temperatures for the southeast, and then basically anywhere else below average temperatures. And then let's see, for the precipitation, 6 to 10 day, by the way, the 6 to 10 day is from the 11th to the 15th of this month. You can see two main areas for above average precipitation in here. You can see the southeast, or basically the east, and then the west. And basically everywhere is above average precipitation wise. This is the 8 to 14 day outlook. This is valid from the 13th through the 19th of this month. Still seeing a little bit of southern warmth in here. Kind of expanded a little bit. And then the cold is mainly confined to the north now, and then the southwest. For the precipitation, the precipitation, you could see above average basically anywhere outside of these areas. So below average for some of Texas and New Mexico, and above average for anywhere else. The Weather Prediction Center, as you can see, if you look down here, you see this yellow dashed line, severe thunderstorms possible. There are some strong storms possible outside of this area, but that's where the slight risk is. That's where they highlighted it for. Thunderstorms possible for these areas, some strong in, I guess, like mainly these areas. Even severe thunderstorms in those areas, in the yellow dashed line. And then you could see some heavier snowfall if you live out to the west, and mixed precipitation, maybe even some freezing rain possible in southern Idaho. And then freezing rain possible for a lot of the northeast, and then some snow possible for some of the Great Lakes. Even some heavier snow if you live up here in the upper peninsula of Michigan. Let's see. This is, by the way, this was today, 7 a.m. Eastern till tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern. Right, I think. Yeah. This is tomorrow, 7 a.m. Eastern till Saturday, 7 a.m. Eastern. So I'm going to be uploading another video Saturday, so I don't guess there's any need to go past this. But there it says fire weather possible for portions of New Mexico and Texas. Heavier snow possible for the northern plains, some of the upper Midwest back down into the northwest coast. And then not freezing rain, mixed precipitation possible for some of these areas in here. And it looks like there could be a pocket of freezing rain or two in southern Idaho. So just be aware of that. And then out here in the Sierra Nevadas, it looks like some heavier snow possible. Rain possible for some of the east. Again, these are that's some of the areas where there is some heavier or above average precipitation possible. Even some mixed precipitation as you go into northern Virginia, central West Virginia. You know, West Virginia is pretty much entirely in the Appalachian Mountains. So, anyway, let's go on to the next one. This is the National Weather Service's radar. So you can see this storm system moving on to the southwest coast, kind of like the central western coast more, I guess, because it's up in more northern and central California. But yeah, it's moving on shore there. And then you could see some precipitation in the northeast and maybe some into Iowa and Illinois. And like we mentioned earlier, these thunderstorms, potential for severe thunderstorms down here in Tennessee. So that's something to keep an eye on. There is some thunderstorms ongoing. Let's see, where is that? That's near Chattanooga. And then up here near, where is this? This is near Tiptonville, Tennessee, and Portageville, Arkansas. Wherever that is. So there's some thunderstorms already ongoing. They don't look to have any severe weather. They don't look to have any severe weather ongoing with them. The local radar, I mean, we can look at Huntsville, and we could switch it to like base velocity and see. Yeah, not really anything severe going on with that one. And then up here to the Paducah radar. Well, maybe I'll have to go to the Memphis radar for this one. It doesn't look to be anything severe going on with this one up here either. Yeah. So at this point, it doesn't look like anything severe is happening. But, you know, severe storms can happen at any minute. They can form quickly, especially in the conditions that are in place with the high Cape values and all of that. This is the watch warning advisory display. Well, I guess it's a note on what I just said. I guess it's not really a high Cape. It's I guess low Cape, but is still enough for severe weather. So anyway, there's blizzard warnings out for North Dakota. It's 3 degrees Fahrenheit up there. So it's very cold. Extreme cold warnings out for portions of Montana there. Cold weather advisories for portions in North Dakota. I mean, I guess this is kind of normal to people up in North Dakota. Anyway, thank you for watching today's video, and you should check out EpicPen for, you could get the free version or EpicPen Pro for $2 a month with on-screen text, fading ink, lines, circles, squares, arrows, all that. And then you can get whiteboard and blackboard and then extra colors. The free version doesn't come with all these colors. So anyway, thank you for watching today's video. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.